Indonesia is abundant with energy, which is produced from various sources in various forms and is continuously moving the dynamics of every life every day. Pertamina has continued to be the leader for more than 6 decades, with commitments to perpetually innovate in bringing energy to life, consistently giving the most in every exploration, production, and other business activity to produce the best energy worldwide, delivering energy evenly to cities, to remote frontiers, so that everyone can use the energy and move forward together. Various initiatives are taken in developing renewable energy, such as geothermal, solar cell, biofuel, lithium battery, and even electricity. Together with its affiliates, Pertamina is committed to achieve energy sustainability, fuel the economy, and build the future. Pertamina ensures that energy is also available for the environment, education, healthcare, and community empowerment. Pertamina believes that every continuous innovation is the energy to step forward. Pertamina is the energy, driving force of progress for every part of life.
Hello and good day to you. Thank you for inviting us to participate in the PMO Indonesia Awards 2022. Come and join us in the exciting and inspiring journey of Pertamina Central Project Management, headquartered in Jakarta, Indonesia. PT Pertamina Persero, the holding company for Pertamina Group, manages more than 2,700 investment projects worth tens of billions of United States dollars to energize the nation and to deliver its vision to be a world-class energy company. As the backbone of our nation's economy, we carry out strategic projects nationwide and abroad, integrated into our core business of oil, gas, power, and new and renewable energy. The Central Project Management Team supports and oversees all the investment projects of PT Pertamina Persero, represented by Joko Purnomo, the Vice President of Central Project Management, under the sponsorship of the Integrated Logistic and Infrastructure Director, Eri Widyastono, and the Senior Vice President of Infrastructure and Integration and Optimization, Agus Harsoyo. As PT Pertamina's PMO, the Central Project Management supports all the projects of 6 sub-holdings and portfolio companies, covering the upstream, downstream, gas, power, and new renewable energy, commercial and trading, and integrated marine and logistic in business sectors. That's it about Pertamina's PMO in a nutshell. Now, let's dive deeper into our story.
Pertamina Corporation has more than 2,700 strategic projects annually. Managing, synergizing, orchestrating, integrating, synchronizing is not easy. This is tremendous task. We, Central Project Management, are ready to do that. This is our journey.
Virus novel corona saat ini sudah menyebar ke berbagai negara. Indonesia dinilai lambat dalam mengetes kasus positif yang 13.220. Sudah 1,5 juta tenaga kerja yang terdampak krisis COVID-19.
Semoga Pertamina dapat mewujudkan ketahanan energi untuk Indonesia melalui peningkatan produksi migas, mengembangkan energi baru terbarukan, serta pengembangan kilang yang sudah ada dan pembangunan kilang baru di dalam negeri. Saya juga mengapresiasi upaya Pertamina dalam mewujudkan energi berkeadilan dengan program BBM Satu Harga.
Prior to the structural transformation in 2020, Pertamina's projects were managed separately by individual directorates and business units using different tools and methodologies. There was no single dedicated organization to align and integrate the management of thousands of projects, save for a department that consolidated the reports. By mid-2020, a centralized and shared PMO was introduced at the corporate holding level. This introduction led to the realization that we need to immediately accelerate the redefinition of project management throughout the Pertamina Group. Mid-2020, during Pertamina's early transformation stage, there were many administrative and authorization issues relating to project executions at sub-holding levels due to formal and legal status transitions. So all the document authorizations for sub-holding projects were issued by respective sub-holding integrated logistic and infrastructure directors. The PMO took the role of management consultant to the project managers to ensure a thorough understanding of project proposals and do scrutiny for potential hurdles and drawbacks to come up with the correct solutions for approval submission. Together, we would create better storytelling in presentation or memorandums to the board. This effort saw significant efficiency improvements and solid decision-making processes done by the company. By the late 2020, we have evolved into more supportive PMO. While still assuming the same PMO roles, we took accelerated steps in catching up with the current practice trends. Drawing from our project management experiences, we adapted some of the industry's best practices. To enable easy and consistent reference for project management excellence across the Pertamina Group, we developed a methodology for standardization called the OTO-BOSOROR, which stands for On Target, On Budget, On Scope, On Return, and On Regulation. In 2021, our journey went turbo mode. By early 2021, we shifted our focus to building management capacity, ability, and agility through digitalization. We enhanced our legacy digital project management system, TSIIP, which is essentially Pertamina Investment Information System, along with the development of Dash Pro, an interactive dashboard for monitoring all of the information on Pertamina's projects stored in the SIIP database. Mid-2021 saw the strengthening of our commitment as strategic PMO to support both board of directors and project managers. We were able to provide more in-depth insight to aid the decision-making process by the board of directors. By the end of 2021, we have initiated several forums as sharing and learning platforms for project managers on lesson learned and project success stories. One example is Pertamina Project Manager Gathering, a community forum that brings together all project managers across all sub-holdings. We began 2022 with a commitment to rolling out comprehensive project management digitization throughout Pertamina Group to ensure the availability of integrated and consistent database for all sub-holdings. This period also marked the establishment of PMO across all Pertamina's 6 sub-holdings. Today, we employ big data analysis for project management to allow for deeper and more accurate insights that help the board of directors' strategic alignment efforts. We also promote the culture of valuing human as the best investment by conducting training and certification program that we call Pertamina Project Management Academy. Beyond this, we seek ways for continuous improvements in our support to both board of directors and project managers alike. Client service. Now, we'll take a sneak peek at Pertamina Central Project Management in key numbers. 2,700 plus projects managed. $85 plus billion worth of capex invested. 6 sub-holdings. 6 subsidiaries. 3 PMO streams. 14 active PMO members. 1 project management data system. To be able to meet and even exceed the expectations of our stakeholder, we have developed the following project management business process. To make sure all the project management aspects are well aligned to corporate strategy, our support to the stakeholder spans from the moment a final investment decision is made all the way to project closure. The main goal is to deliver projects that tick all the marks in our handy checklist, the Auto Bosoror: on time, on budget, on scope, on return, and on regulation. Our project management support includes controlling, monitoring, and reviewing project development, conducting monthly monitoring with all PMO members and project managers from all sub-holdings to keep track of progress, promote a better understanding of issues, and provide appropriate recommendations. Monitoring project big data and engaging project managers in analyzing developments and whenever necessary formulating the solutions based on the insight gained. Issuing monthly progress reports to the board of directors, which include key analysis. Conducting site visits to obtain broader picture regarding project management issues. Taking the role of integrator and manager for project across 6 sub-holdings. We set project timetables and scope integration, facilitate meetings, and provide solutions, particularly for projects with the same deliverables and projects that are related to each other. We call this as integration clustering. Tailoring solutions to problems and facilitating issues escalations. To be able to come up with a more targeted solution, we need to have a deeper understanding. We therefore form 3 specialized streams: PMO upstream, PMO downstream, and PMO power, gas, and NRE. These PMO streams collaborate intensively with the PMO in each subholding in formulating best solutions and their issue escalations to the top management. At Pertamina PMO, we believe that better planning leads to better execution. We therefore offer added value even before a project kicks off. We provide case studies, success stories, and recommendations right from the initial development stage of projects. In carrying out these responsibilities, we rely on 4 key enablers. Method: providing centralized SOPs and templates, implements best practices, and sets key performance indicators. Man: organizing PM Academy, which provides training and certifications, PM forums, and PM awards, sets benchmarks, and undertakes knowledge management. Machine or tools: developing a unified database called the SIIP, and authoring an integrated project management dashboard called DashPro. Environment: encouraging the development of PMO functions in all subholdings. At present, each of the entire 6 subholdings already has a PMO function installed. Soon, we aim to level up our services, aligning them with Pertamina's vision to become a world-class energy company while continuing our efforts to value up the most valuable asset of all, our humans. Best practice. At Pertamina PMO, we build our methodology around several accredited and well-organized best practices, such as the Project Management Institute's PMBOK and ISO 3001-2009. Consolidated S-curve methodology. To measure project performance throughout all projects at any cutoff date, we utilize the consolidated S-curve. This corporate S-curve is consolidation of all the S-curves of projects, weighted by the allocated budget, the actual progress of which is monitored continuously. Project Health Status Methodology. As mentioned previously, we aim for Auto Bosoror standard compliance for the delivery of projects. During the project execution phase, we tailored our method to determine the project health status based on time, on budget, on scope, and on regulation aspects. The metrics we adopt for on-time and on-budget aspects refers to compliance with Schedule Performance Index and Cost Performance Index in the project management body of knowledge, whereas on scope refer to compliance with the validation of the actual physical realization versus the approved scope stipulated in the final investment decision, and on regulation refer to compliance with Indonesian government rules and regulations and Pertamina's local content utilization roadmap. Each project measured against those 4 indicators and project health status will be generated automatically according to the following table. The on-regulation aspect will be a supplementary determinant. For example, when a project doesn't meet the on-regulation aspect, its health criteria would be downgraded by 1 level. Critical ratio methodology. This method facilitates better resource allocations and assigning of priorities for management support. The metrics are based simply on the realization of the SPI and CPI. PMO will conduct further analysis to determine which projects would render greater impacts on Pertamina's business and then map them using bubble chart tools. All the project management methodologies mentioned above were calculated and generated automatically by Pertamina's project management system, the SIIP. PMO Insight. Data is the new oil is the adage that we take seriously. On monthly basis, we collect data from over 2,700 projects ranging from upstream to downstream sectors, gas, power, new and renewable energy, all the way to portfolio companies like hospitals, properties, airlines, and the alike. Having such a big data enables us to conduct strategic project diagnosis and perform root cause analysis. The identified root cause will then be tagged with the Unicode to add its stratification into Pertamina's typical root cause database. These typical root causes are ultimately analyzed using the Pareto tools to determine which problem occurs the most. Once we identify the biggest problem across Pertamina's projects, the central PMO then works with subholdings PMO in developing effective solutions with reference to the proven best practices, lesson learned, or success stories. All these solutions provide insight and considerations for Pertamina's top executive in making well-informed strategic decisions. Since this methodology is used in making high-level decisions, we package the process and solution into simple yet insightful what, why, how presentations called the PMO Insight, which we use periodically. Another utilization of this big data is to build a knowledge repository and set benchmarks among the subholdings. Innovation. Continuous improvement and innovation are in Pertamina's DNA, and so does within its PMO. Within just 2 years, we have made pivotal breakthroughs and completed several noteworthy projects with a quite level of complexity. Project Management Digital Ecosystem. After years of working with scattered databases and segregated project management, in 2020, we managed to enhance the legacy web-based application, originally developed by Pertamina's directorate, to bring together isolated project management efforts into one unified and well-orchestrated endeavor. The enhancement included the earned value analysis set by the PMI's project management body of knowledge, several alignments to corporate annual strategy, accommodation of auto-bosoror, project integrations, end-to-end project lifecycle, and centralized shared big data from all Pertamina's projects, the introduction of project health status, and automatic report generation. This web-based application, called SIIP, Sistem Informasi Investasi Pertamina, has also integrated all the diverging project management applications which had been developed by the business units. The SIIP framework has ultimately allowed the establishment of a highly resourceful digital ecosystem for project management activities of internal stakeholders across the Pertamina Group. One significant development worthy of mention was the launch of project dashboard called DashPro, which had been developed since 2021. DashPro offers a superb user interface and user experience, showcasing over 2,700 projects in Pertamina and even allowing for greater agility and flexibility, with its unique feature that allow users to conduct site visit virtually. The introduction of the digital ecosystem that has ushered Pertamina PMO into a wealth of convenience and possibilities of the digital world was in line with the corporate digital transformation strategy that involves processes, people, and technology. The utilization of big data enables Pertamina PMO to make continuous improvements and precise amendments based on detailed analysis. One example is the ability to redefine how Pertamina would accelerate a project's final investment decision by analyzing typical root cause derived from SIIP's big data. Community. To bring together and engage project management communities, we organize two major annual events, namely the PM Awards and PM Forum. These to add the existing activities such as quarterly project integration clustering, monthly monitoring and evaluation, and a knowledge-oriented event called the PM Academy. PM Awards, annual offline event held in every first quarter of fiscal year to reward and recognize the extraordinary achievements of subholdings PMO and project managers in number of categories. Despite being a merit-oriented occasion, PM Awards also hosts a couple of sessions of engaging knowledge sharing. This prestigious event encourages our subholding to strive for excellence in project management. PM Forum, a hybrid event that takes place within the last quarter of the fiscal year. PM Forum brings together PMOs from all subholdings, project managers, and experts on related subject matters. Beginning this year, we plan on inviting external keynote speakers to spark richer and illuminating panel discussions, knowledge and lesson learned sharing, and success storytelling. The PM Forum reflects this year's orientation for project management practices. Value generation. As integrator, we connect all the subholdings and their subsidiaries, treating them as our customers and stakeholders. PMO delivers more value by providing a platform for sharing lessons learned and success stories and providing solutions to overcome hurdles and obstacles in meeting the Otto Bosorer standards. In less than 2 years since its establishment, we have evolved our unique project management culture and maturity. We started the project monitoring and evaluation by merely collecting secondary data from the project management team via email due to the pandemic. Today, however, we can easily monitor progress by conducting on-site or virtual visits, because seeing is believing. Moreover, as previously mentioned, we have developed digital tools like SIIP and Dashpro as convenient gateways to the wealth of data resources regularly filled by project teams, with which the board of directors monitor the progress of projects from their mobile devices, anytime, anywhere. To ensure synergy between project management efforts and perfect alignment to the corporate strategy, PMO keeps the BOD updated on project progresses and issues that it's solving through monthly presentations. Once a project issue becomes a BOD's concern, the project team will be consulted on ways to improvement and action plans to meet Otto Bosorer standards. Our consolidated key performance indicator, or KPI, for project executions is showing steady growth over the year. As a matter of fact, the consolidated KPI actual number recorded its all-time highest in 2021, scoring 8% higher than the baseline target. 2021 also saw the highest budget absorbed at $9.1 billion, which contributed significantly to the economies of various regions in Indonesia. Still in the same year, we also managed to reduce the typical root causes from internal factors by 19.2%. The significant decrease was due to our priority shift to continuous improvements, common value elimination, and strategic corrective action targeting root causes. Our PMO Insight allows the board to fundamentally revolutionize policies and SOPs and provide strategic direction regarding project management efforts to better align them to the corporate strategy. One policy worthy mention is the acceleration of final investment decision processes before the annual corporate strategy approval, encouraging the must-do culture. Within this year, we also contributed to the effort to improve our environmental, social, and governance, or ESG rating, by implementing sustainability budget tagging across all 2,700 plus projects in Pertamina Holding. With the improvement of the ESG rating, we can have better access to project funding programs. The establishment of PMO at subholding level allows for more agility in each subholding's project management, while centralized PMO at the holding level delivers consistent methodology, formats, and policies throughout Pertamina Group, well aligned to the corporate goals. In addition, the community that we have established delivers value, especially in the knowledge distribution, enabling replications of success stories among subholding PMOs. From our elaborate story presentation, Pertamina Central PMO is currently at its 5th maturity stage, with the capacity to support board of directors in decision-making with PMO Insight as one of the facilitative tools. We continue to evaluate and improve all aspects of our services so that we can generate proven value for the company. What's next? We have made plans to level up our project management stakeholders in the global arena. We are currently broadening our perspective and enriching our knowledge repository by benchmarking ourselves to similar projects in the world's energy sectors, as well as taking an active part in international PMO communities.